What if the future of Heartland is about to change forever? Not because of danger or loss, but because of a new life about to be born. One moment, Amy Fleming is standing strong at the ranch she has fought her whole life to protect. The next, she is facing a choice that could rewrite everything she knows about love, family, and home. Season 20 does not begin with chaos. It begins with a secret, and that secret could be a baby. Season 20 of Heartland picks up right where everything was left hanging, with emotions still raw and futures still uncertain. Amy is standing at the center of it all, carrying the weight of her past while slowly stepping into something she never thought she would fully allow herself to have again. Nathan's proposal was not just a promise of love, it was a promise of change. And now, with that promise still fresh, Amy finds herself asking questions she has avoided for a long time. Can she truly build a new life without betraying the memory of Ty? Can she leave Heartland Ranch even emotionally, when every corner of it holds a piece of her story? These thoughts follow her every day, quietly shaping her choices as Season 20 begins. Nathan, on the other hand, enters this season with determination and patience. He knows Amy's heart is not something to rush, and he understands that loving her also means loving her past. But Nathan is no longer just trying to prove himself. In Season 20, he stands as someone who has already earned trust, from Jack, from Lou, from Lindy, and even from the ranch itself. His focus now is not on winning Amy, but on protecting the fragile peace they are slowly building together. Still, beneath his calm exterior, Nathan carries his own fears. He wants a family. He wants roots. And he wonders if Amy will ever be ready to take that final step forward with him. As Amy struggles internally, Lindy becomes an unexpected mirror of her emotions. Lindy cares deeply for Nathan, but Season 20 shows us that love from a child is not always simple. She begins to ask innocent questions that carry heavy meaning, questions about family, about fathers, and about whether things will change again. Amy sees herself in those questions. She realizes that every decision she makes will shape Lindy's sense of safety and belonging. This realization pushes Amy into moments of quiet reflection, moments where she must face the truth that standing still is no longer an option. Meanwhile, life at Heartland Ranch continues, but with a noticeable shift in energy. The chaos of past seasons has faded, replaced by a calm that feels almost unfamiliar. Jack watches Amy closely, saying very little, but understanding more than he lets on. He knows that peace does not mean the end of struggle. It means the beginning of deeper choices. Lou, finally able to breathe without constant crises, starts focusing on what truly matters to her: family stability and emotional honesty. Yet even in this calmer world, tension lingers beneath the surface, because change at Heartland has never come without a cost. As the first signs of something unexpected begin to appear, Amy feels a strange mix of fear and hope. A subtle moment, quiet realization, a truth she is not ready to say out loud yet. Season 20 slowly plants the idea that something new is growing, not just in Amy's life, but in the future of Heartland itself. And as Amy stands between who she was and who she might become, one question hangs over everything. Is she ready to open her heart not just to love again, but to new life? This is only the beginning. As Season 20 continues, the heart of the story shifts from the past to the possibilities of the future. Amy's decision to accept Nathan's proposal marks a turning point, but it also brings an entirely new set of challenges that no one at Heartland could have fully anticipated. Moving toward marriage is not just about love. It is about blending lives, histories, and hearts. Amy carries the memory of Ty in every part of her daily life, and now she must find a way to honor that past while stepping fully into a future with Nathan. Every glance at Lindy, every horse she tends, every corner of the ranch she walks through reminds her that the choices ahead will affect more than just herself. They will affect the people she loves most. Nathan, meanwhile, becomes the quiet anchor in this storm of emotions. He continues to prove himself as a man who is not only capable of love, but also capable of patience and understanding. Season 20 gives him moments where he must navigate delicate situations with both Amy and Lindy. Lindy's love for Nathan is genuine, but as the idea of marriage and a new home comes closer, she begins to question what it will mean for her. Will she still feel safe and loved? Will Nathan truly understand her needs as a child adjusting to a life that has already known loss? Nathan's approach is steady. He listens more than he speaks, he supports rather than directs, and he slowly builds bridges between the past and the future that only he seems capable of creating. Meanwhile, Amy faces emotional turbulence she did not expect. Even with Nathan's unwavering support, she finds herself questioning whether leaving Heartland Ranch for Salt Spring Island is truly possible. Every horse, every familiar tree, every corner of the ranch carries a memory too powerful to ignore. Moving is not just a physical act. It is a symbolic one, a step away from the past and toward something entirely unknown. She struggles to reconcile these emotions with her love for Nathan, realizing that compromise is necessary but not always easy. These moments of hesitation and reflection give Season 20 a depth that is both touching and suspenseful, keeping the audience on edge because we know that one wrong move could alter everything. Beyond Amy and Nathan, other members of Heartland are also on the brink of transformation. Jack, having matured through countless trials, continues to mentor Dex, guiding him with a firm but fair hand. Their relationship shows the subtle evolution of trust and forgiveness, a testament to how love and patience can shape people over time. River and Katie maintain their own complicated but ultimately warm connection, demonstrating that true relationships are built not just on passion, but also on understanding and growth. Lou, having survived decades of crises, finds herself in a season of reflection, dedicating more time to family than work, and experiencing a peace that has long eluded her. Season 20 also introduces whispers of a bigger, life-changing surprise: a baby. While Amy has long been hesitant about motherhood, the idea begins to take root as she contemplates the future with Nathan. Nathan, who has never had children, is unexpectedly eager. He imagines a home filled with laughter, late-night feedings, and little footsteps running across the ranch. Amy is both terrified and exhilarated by the thought. The story builds suspense around whether this will become reality, whether Heartland, a place defined by cycles of love, loss, and growth, will now welcome a new life that could forever change the dynamics of the ranch. Throughout Season 20, we witness the couple navigating both the ordinary and extraordinary. They experience quiet mornings at the ranch, tender conversations under star-filled skies, and the deep emotional labor of blending lives and histories. Every moment is layered with suspense because the audience knows that true happiness at Heartland has never come without struggle. The series captures not only the excitement of love and the thrill of new beginnings, but also the very real tension of emotional stakes. The uncertainty of the future, the weight of memory, and the fragile beauty of hope. As the season progresses, the audience is taken on a journey of intimate revelations. Amy begins to embrace the idea that moving forward does not erase the past, but instead honors it by creating a life worthy of all the lessons she has learned. Nathan, steadfast and loving, helps her envision a home where love, family, and legacy coexist. Lindy slowly adapts to the idea of Nathan as a father figure, showing glimpses of acceptance that are touching and poignant. Heartland, known for its sweeping landscapes and horse-filled adventures, now becomes the setting for something even more personal: a story of life, love, and growth that is both hopeful and suspenseful. By the end of this section of Season 20, the foundation for the next chapter is laid. Amy and Nathan's love deepens, Lindy's trust strengthens, and the ranch becomes more than just a home. It becomes the place where a new life might emerge. The suspense remains, hanging in the quiet moments and in the audience's minds. Will Amy and Nathan truly step into parenthood? Will Heartland welcome its newest member? Every glance, every small decision, every unspoken word in Season 20 adds tension, anticipation, and a sense that the story is reaching a profoundly transformative stage. This is the calm before the ultimate joy and the suspense before the miracle that could redefine Heartland forever. As Season 20 moves toward its climax, the focus shifts fully to the promise of new beginnings and the tensions that accompany them. Amy and Nathan are no longer just navigating a romantic relationship. They are building the foundation for an entirely new chapter of life. Every decision they make now carries weight, from choosing a home on Salt Spring Island to deciding how to balance the memories of the past with the dreams of the future. Amy wrestles with lingering doubts, wondering if she can fully let go of her old life without losing a piece of herself. Every familiar trail on Heartland Ranch, every familiar sound, every horse's nuzzle reminds her of the life she is about to leave behind. Yet, alongside this hesitation there is hope. a growing awareness that stepping forward may bring a joy she has long deserved. Nathan's role in this journey becomes even more pivotal. Season 20 portrays him as more than a protector or partner. He is a stabilizing force, a quiet hero who understands that love is not about grand gestures, but about unwavering support in the small daily moments. He reassures Amy not with words alone, but with consistent actions that show he is committed to building a life together. With Lindy observing these moments, her trust in Nathan deepens. She begins to see him not just as her mother's love, but as someone who could truly become a part of her life, a guiding figure she can rely on. Yet the season does not shy away from showing the complexity of blending lives. Lindy's acceptance is gradual and realistic, marked by tender yet uncertain steps toward embracing Nathan as a stepfather, which adds a layer of emotional suspense that keeps viewers invested. The theme of family expands as Season 20 introduces the potential for a new life. The whispers of a baby gradually transform into a central storyline, creating a quiet tension throughout the season. Amy contemplates motherhood with a mixture of fear and excitement, reflecting on her past losses and the protective instincts she feels toward Lindy. Nathan's anticipation contrasts beautifully with Amy's caution. He imagines a life filled with laughter, first steps, and bedtime stories, all while remaining sensitive to Amy's hesitations. This storyline adds a heart-stopping layer of suspense. Will they be ready to embrace this new life, and can Heartland, a place steeped in history and memory, truly become the home of the future? Every interaction between Amy and Nathan in Season 20 is charged with meaning, every glance and touch hinting at possibilities yet to come. Meanwhile, the supporting characters continue to grow alongside the main couple. Jack's dedication to mentoring Dex shows the maturation of trust and accountability. Dex's development reflects the broader theme of learning from past mistakes, creating a sense of continuity and balance that reinforces the stability of the ranch. River and Katie's relationship also flourishes in quieter, more nuanced ways, showing that love and happiness can be maintained without constant conflict. Lou finds peace in family time, choosing to step away from endless crises to focus on the people she loves most. These storylines, while not as central as Amy and Nathan's journey, provide a layered, believable backdrop, highlighting how individual growth and reconciliation ripple through a tight-knit community. Season 20 also emphasizes the emotional weight of change. Amy's eventual acceptance of moving to Salt Spring Island represents a significant emotional milestone. The series shows her grappling with leaving a place filled with memories, confronting feelings of guilt over leaving the past behind, and acknowledging that moving forward does not mean forgetting. Nathan's support in these moments demonstrates his unwavering commitment to their shared future. Through these moments of vulnerability, the show delivers suspense not through danger, but through the emotional stakes of real-life decisions, the tension of hope mingled with fear, the uncertainty of what life will truly bring. As the season progresses, the long-anticipated arrival of a new baby becomes increasingly central. Nathan's excitement grows, and Amy's fears gradually transform into cautious hope. The anticipation builds steadily, with viewers drawn into every decision, every change in emotion, and every tender moment shared between Amy, Nathan, and Lindy. Heartland, known for its sweeping landscapes and equestrian adventures, now becomes a place of intimate, deeply personal storytelling, where the stakes are measured not in conflicts or enemies, but in love, trust, and the miracle of life itself. By the end of Season 20, the series sets up what could be the most fulfilling and peaceful chapter Heartland has ever seen. Amy and Nathan are shown stepping into parenthood, surrounded by a family and community that has weathered countless storms together. Lindy begins to fully embrace Nathan as a father figure, and the ranch, though no longer the scene of constant upheaval, pulses with the quiet, enduring energy of life, love, and legacy. Viewers are left with the profound satisfaction of seeing beloved characters achieve the happiness they have long fought for while maintaining a sense of suspense, because every new beginning comes with the unknown. Season 20 promises not just closure, but celebration. A story of love that has endured, families that have grown stronger, and a new life that symbolizes hope and continuity. Amy and Nathan's journey from uncertainty to joy, from past pain to future promise, delivers a finale that is as emotionally suspenseful as it is heartwarming. Heartland fans are reminded that the most enduring dramas are not only about challenges and conflicts, but also about the quiet, transformative moments that define a lifetime.